So after a day of climbing around, getting trash, this is what I'm going to go with, not the sponge. Gatorade bottle. That's actually a bicycle reflector and a beer bottle. Oddly enough, when we came up, the beer bottle still had beer in it and it was sitting out over there. This is a party foul. Someone came up here to drink beer. Didn't even drink it all. This is all the trash, other trash. Probably about 18 bottles in there. So this is what we're going to use. I'm going to use the Gatorade bottle to boil water in on the fire. The bike reflector I'm probably not going to use, but it would probably make a really good signaling device. I'm not going to flash any planes because I don't want to give any false impairment. And I'm going to break the bottle, and we're going to use some of that glass to make some cutting utensils, maybe even hunting. Hit the record button.
Is this thing here?
The big ass one. Making your spear, get your bottle, break it off so you have nice sharp points up here. You want a longer piece than this, but you're going to cut it down a little bit so you can slide the bottle right in here so it's a little snug. And take your twine, a clove hitch will work to get it started. Then you just wrap it around. And not do that. And here you have a nice improvised spear. Here we have the bottle on a makeshift rig. Let's try and boil it. I might have to move it in a little bit closer. Not a whole lot of water in there because I don't have that much to spare, and I couldn't find any crappy water sources up here at all. So we're going to see if we can get that boiling. Well, if you ever want to do this method, one thing I need to point out is you have to have the bottle completely filled with water in order for it to work. Where the water is, the bottle isn't going to melt. However, the open space, it's getting hot and it's going to break. So I'm probably either going to have to use another one of the bottles since I have plenty in that bag, or just put more water in this one, or Another way is to have water at 160 degrees for I think 40 minutes. So we can go with that and have it at 160 degrees at 40 minutes in this container with that little amount of water. Now we're actually starting to get some bubbles to form on the inside of the bottle. So I might be able to get it to boil. If not, right now, it's a good temperature to get it at for 40 minutes to sterilize it. So that's how I'm using this item of trash. I don't think I've ever seen, or I've ever been excited to watch water boil. But it is boiling. So we now have some clean drinking water, thanks to the trash that people have left. Here's another useful piece that we found. It's just some piece of metal, but I'm probably going to use it to hang those. Pound it into a tree, hang a pack from it. We'll see how that works. Here is my hook in a knot in a tree. Pounded it in the back of my knife. Well, it holds the pack off the ground. So you could hang pretty much from this. I mean, you could make it a clothesline, start point, anything. If you want to climb up into a tree higher, you can make it a point to hang a bear bag from. For a nice little sweet snack, we made chocolate chip muffins. Gotta love Just Add Water mix. Now, if you're ever in a survival situation, spring, summer, and fall, in an area that gets hot during the day with cool rocks at night, here's a good food source. And they are all over. Two right here.
2, 3, 4.
There's probably, oh, there's another one right there. They are all over. With these, move your arm. I suggest frying. This would be a, I'm guessing 3.5 foot snake skin that was pretty much just shed last night, because we found it where we were sitting to watch the sun go down. And yeah, that's a big snake. Probably a copperhead, which is a bad thing.
It's like, it's still like stretchy a little bit, so it's fresh.
So we know where not to go. Here's a little Appalachian Trail fact tidbit. You know, back in the, what, 40s, you know, with Al Capone and who was that guy? Whose body? Oh, Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah, you want to know where he's buried? Right here, underneath all these rocks, is Jimmy Hoffa's body. Just a little fact.